from Yahoo Sports. We have got Doug Farrar on the line right now. Doug, thanks so much for taking time out of the day. I know you've been very, very busy, my friend. How's it going?
Yeah, pardon the informal appearance. This is 7 o'clock in Seattle, and I've been up about 4 hours already dealing with all this stuff.
Well, let's go on. Let's take a look at some of the signings that have actually taken place, some of these free agents that have made their ways around. The Jets, it seemed like over the weekend, seemed to be one of the bigger winners, seemed to be making some splashes. Talk a little about what the Jets have done, and Cromartie and Plax. Talk about these two guys. Well, Cromartie obviously staying put, but Plax also getting signed.
Well, with some guys, I mean, with some teams, you move ahead by standing still, and that's what we did. Re-signing Santonio Holmes, which is Mark Sanchez is going to lead that guy. He's their A receiver. And then getting Antonio Cromartie back after they missed out on Nnamdi Asomugha, which, I mean, Darrell Revis and Nnamdi Asomugha on the same team. The NFL might have had to put in new competitive balance rules because, you like to favor the quarterback. That wouldn't have been quite fair. Although, Asante Samuel's nothing to sneeze at either.
Yeah.
And certainly Plaxico coming in. I thought Plaxico might have been a better fit for a team like the Rams or the Redskins or the Bears, teams with a lot of fast guys who sort of move around, quick, fast break chess pieces, but don't really have that vertical threat in the red zone and the end zone, which Santonio can sort of do. But this now gives Sanchez a way to, pull it downfield. You've got two guys that can high point the ball, get up there, beat the safety deep, and make big plays. So it's a big add for the Jets offense, which is only going to improve with Sanchez another year in that system and everything kind of gelling together.
Nnamdi Asomugha, however, going to the Eagles. This was the thing that kind of came out of left field. What do you make of him going there and the self-proclaimed dream team they've got now?
Yeah, that was Vince Young's statement. Which it's funny, if it's a dream team, he's like the seventh guy on the bench. But, in any case, sorry. The thing about Nnamdi, what he said in his press conference yesterday, he wanted a winning team. He's never been to the playoffs. He's always been underrated because people don't pay attention to Oakland except to make fun of Al Davis. They were actually a pretty good team last year. But he goes to the Eagles, and the Eagles have been incredibly aggressive, but aggressive in a smart way. Nnamdi, in the last 4 years, has been among the lowest in targets for qualifying cornerbacks in the entire league. People just don't want to throw to his area. I mean, whether it's D'Angelo Hall or Chris Johnson or Stanford Route, whoever is the guy opposite Nnamdi, and they don't switch sides. Nnamdi's your right corner, the other guy's your left corner, that's the way it is. So it'll be even more interesting in Philadelphia now. You have Asante Samuel, at least for now, if he doesn't get traded. You have Dominique Cromartie, who came over from Arizona in the Kevin Paul deal. So you have three legitimate starting cornerbacks. And I think what Green Bay did last year to win the Super Bowl is they had all those defensive backs moving chess pieces, rolling around in different situations. And it's becoming more of a passing league. People automatically assume, they have to trade Asante Samuel. I don't think so. I think they could run nickel 50 to 60% of the time. Those 5 DBs, the 3 corners and the 2 safeties, and they'd be certainly going to be elite defenses in the NFL.
Who else is left? Who else is on the market that we can go out and pick up?
A guy that I know the running back market's soft, but a guy I'm really surprised has not been signed is Ahmad Bradshaw from the Giants. Dolphins are kind of looking at him. He might go back to New York, and the Redskins are taking a poke. This guy, to me, if he's your feature back, if he's getting 250 to 300 carries a year, he can be one of the 10 to 15 best backs in the league. He's a smaller guy, 7th-round pick. People think he was like a scat back or a water bug. But he does not shy away from contact. He's a very dynamic runner, can run inside, one of the best cutback runners in the league. I think he has the potential to grab 60 to 80 passes a year. Could be as productive as a Matt Forte. Maybe not Adrian Peterson. But if you need a running back to build your team around, and that's the way you want your offense to go, I'm really surprised he's still on the market more than anyone else.